A traffic stop involving St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner has quickly snowballed and added pressure to an already tense relationship between Gardner and the police union. Today, Gardner's office addressed conflicting statements about what happened that night. And 5 on your side's Morgan Young was at the news conference, and you have the latest for us, Morgan.
Well, Ann, late last month, a St. Louis police officer pulled Gardner over because her headlights weren't on. Well, since then, questions about when it happened, how long it lasted, and whether it was conducted appropriately have only increased tension between Gardner and police. Now, Gardner wasn't actually at the press conference at her office today, but her team was, and Jeff Redditt with the police union was right there, ready to respond.
It happened on December 23rd, and it lasted about 6 minutes.
At some point, she just became confused about the dates.
Redditt Hudson spoke on Gardner's behalf Thursday, saying she also overshot the length of the stop, telling CBS News it lasted more than 15 minutes, a mistake he says anyone could have made. Gardner's office spoke out to address claims from St. Louis police and the police union that her personal investigator, who she called to the scene during the stop, acted in a way that could have warranted an arrest.
Calling for a man's liberty to be taken and maybe his livelihood impacted by misrepresenting the facts is atrocious behavior.
While showing the video, he points out the investigator shook hands with the officer twice and called the interaction cordial. But Redditt doubled down on his claim, saying the investigator should never have been there.
I'd have locked the guy up. That's what I said before, and that's what I'm still saying.
Gardner's office argues that mounting tension between Gardner and police made her feel like she needed the backup.
When one of them pulls her over, it is reasonable for her to call for someone to be there with her. I think that she could reasonably believe that this was an intimidation tactic.
Redditt disagrees.
There's nothing unsafe about a police officer stopping you.
Despite Gardner's use of the word intimidation, Hudson says the officer did not act inappropriately by pulling her over.
No, and we're not here to attack that officer.
But he questioned the officer's decision to run her information.
To run her name or whatever he was doing in that 6 minutes because we don't know.
Reporters asked Hudson if Gardner should not undergo the same process when getting pulled over as anyone else. He said no, but also...
But ordinarily, if that had been some other city official, I would think that they would have been afforded a greater degree of courtesy.
As you can see, a lot of back and forth about the stop itself, but especially Gardner's decision to call her investigator to the scene. Now, we were not given a reason today for why Gardner did not attend the press conference, but her office announced today an official investigation into this incident. St. Louis police are also investigating the situation.
Morgan, thanks.